play sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. And it's all up next.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
There's always something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And away we go from Wisconsin. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for. Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, here's Dak. This is complete, Jalen Tolbert. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Throw secured by Brandon Cooks. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take possession of the football.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
That's complete to Musgrave. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Ready up. At the 23-yard line. Let's go now. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That's complete inside the 35. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone.
Set, ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Malik Hooker with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when he could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 9. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Another try following the sack. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Dumped off to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Packers will take over possession. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Packers.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Escapes the pocket. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
Love now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hut. Hut.
Play fake, it's Love. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Let's go. Set.
Here's Love. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6.
Ready.
And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And they fake it. Still on his feet. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Hey, I'm all for aggressive. I don't mind that at all. But you better be right. If you're going to make that call and risk putting points on the board, you better not fail like they did right there.
And they had that one contained right at the line. Edgerrin Cooper there to make the stop. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They give it to him again. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To throw, Prescott. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Out now runs the Packer offense.
Ready.
First down throw, here's Love. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And finally down right along that opposing 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Set, hut. Set, go.
Going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Ready. Ready.
They stick with Jacobs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Ready. Ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Come on. Set.
Love looking to pass. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Green Bay. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. This short, fielded at the 20. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on second and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. He's on the move, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Prescott to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Flush down now to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep him on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback.
On the double.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Packers all set to get back out there. They're up 2 touchdowns and could make it a 3-score game here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
McManus on for the extra point. And it's no good. Perhaps the snow making things a little difficult for him there as that one winds up off the mark. Now probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Like that.
Dak now from the gun. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he's gonna go out of bounds. Looks a little short on the 35.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge game.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Brian Anger on now to punt. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. The Packers.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Ready.
Love now. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He's looking deep once again. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
That's complete to Reed, out left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. This is reeled in by Reed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Set. Ready.
Loves to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his fourth first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. McManus on for the extra point. And it's another miss. His second extra point that's been off the mark. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Turpin with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. That's halftime here in Green Bay. The Cheeseheads with plenty to cheer about as their Packers had the lead. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a Packers leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. He was nothing short of amazing, throwing 4 touchdown passes to help push his guys out to a sizable halftime lead.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jaden Reed to return this. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And nearly to the 35-yard. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that play backfired. He's brought down way behind the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Set, cut. Cut, cut.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Ready. Cut, cut.
Love. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Taking his shot, going for it all. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, there's such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they make it a 3-score game again at 23 points.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34.
Got it.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He cuts it right. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
McManus on for the extra point. Flip to the kicker. Oh, he's running! And he isn't able to get in here. That lead's going to stay right where it is.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready.
And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Ready. Break.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down.
Here's Love to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. This from just 23 yards away. The kick by Folk is good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
In that, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And disaster partially averted. At least he got his fumble back, but man, they're in a really tough spot to start this drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
1st down, here's Dak. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here, and this time cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think Were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over.
A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go, set.
Motioning the tight end left.
Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Set, go.
Love from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Yeah!
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. Rolling left. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Packers pick it up! And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before. And that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Now talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate 1st down following that encroachment flag.
Here we go. Right check.
Dak to the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So keep that play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Yeah, here we go.
And he could have a free play here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
He saw someone jump, took the free play deep, Brock, and that gets them a much bigger play than the penalty would have. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys lower the deficit they face. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Nixon now to return it. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Pack.
Ready up.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Let's go. Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Able to get it to Reed. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Love out of the shotgun. Reed's got it. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Play fake, it's Love. And this time they're gonna get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Set hut. Set hut.
To the air with Love. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they're up to pile another 3 onto that lead. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
There we go.
Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Yeah, here we go. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Throwing again is Dak. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah.
From the gun is Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Shotgun now for Love. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
And 6 yards to go.
Hut, hut.
Love now to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Big gain downfield. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
They flip it to the kicker. And he isn't going to reach the end zone. But hey, if that's the only thing that goes wrong, this game has been A-OK. The 2-point try fails. On now is McManus to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah. Here we go. What do you think?
Dak out of the pistol. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
A very... Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Throwing on first is Prescott. Escapes out to... This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Getting out to... And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Even with the assist from that defense, still third down here. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Looking for a target. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They'll run here from the gun. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He'll try with the wideout. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6. This might be a free play for him. And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So you got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So the penalty yardage moves him a bit closer here for 3rd and goal.
There you go.
And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. 3 straight runs, stopped short of the end zone. And now what do they do on 4th and goal? Play action, Prescott. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ready? On second down, Jacobs. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Here we go. Set.
Going run again with Jacobs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down, Packers.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Past the 20. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Packers are running them out of the building. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. On now is McManus to kick this away. Very short kick taken at the 19. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Cowboys about set to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He's on the move. Now here he goes. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Cowboys trying to do some window dressing. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Dak. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Dak now from the gun. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now Dak to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. To throw, Prescott. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Dallas touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Cowboys take 7 points off the deficit.
17. Brendan
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The home teams. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Jacobs running behind center. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
Set, ready.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Here we go.
Handoff, running right, Jacobs. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ready.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And it might take these fans some time to get out of here with this wintry weather, Brock. Snowplows definitely needed out there on those roads. They can take all the extra time to celebrate in the stands with each other, waiting to leave as their guys get the winter win. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.